Welcome to the Refractor line, live every Monday and Wednesday, 5:30 Eastern.
Pull the big one!
The Refractor line going live now.
Yo, what's up, everybody? We got the special Friday show dropping today. We got Doug and Matt on the video call. Doug, guys, Matt, can we hear you guys?
Oh, yeah. I'm
Say
here.
something.
I mean, you guys hear me?
What up? What up,
hello.
people?
Yeah, man. So here's the thing about this video call. Like, just for those of you watching, I can't see Matt and Mark. Only thing I can see on this thing, like, so obviously this is our first one, right, guys? So the only thing I can see is myself and like whatever Mark puts on the screen. So like, I feel like I'm a little behind it, Mark. I feel like you're in control. We might end up on Mars more than I'd like today.
Yeah,
I look
you
the
know
same,
what?
don't worry.
Grab a laptop or something. Pull up the stream on the laptop, and there you go. You could see the chat. You could see everybody. You know, say what's up. So what's up,
Man, I'm not
Pape?
gonna
What's
do
up,
that.
Tony? What's up, Bro Lectors? Gypsy Fish. What's up? Who else we got? 007, Spark Bomb Hutch, Mr. Slicks, 16-bit. Welcome, people.
Yeah, guys,
Robert,
man. Welcome to
TR
our.
live from the bar. Yeah, we should do the bar. Mark
Dude.
controls. Hey, I'm controlling the fate today, and the NWO shirt. So we're taking over today. New World Order starting today. What's up, Devin? Happy New Year's, everybody. Illuminati.
Yeah.
What's
Oh
up?
yeah, man, for sure.
Hope
everybody- you know what?
Morning. Yeah. Hey, if you're out in the West Coast, sure, a little early. But yeah, hey, Happy New Year's to
11 a.m. I
everybody
saw
in
you
New
drinking.
Zealand, Australia. But you're probably not watching this because I think you're in the middle of the night now. But you know, whoever knows,
Probably.
who knows? Maybe.
Probably. So here's the thing, dude. Like, for today, I was just thinking this, Mark, and maybe it's me. Like, it's a New Year's Eve show, and I find it a little odd to me that the one show I'm not drinking anything on is the New Year's Eve show. Like, I'm just a little water,
Yeah, pace
a little
yourself.
me. Yeah, no, well, that's what I'm doing, man.
That's really
It's
funny.
just a little
yeah.
water, a little me, and it's different. It's different. It'd be weird if it was just me in the basement drinking, though. Also, so
No,
it'd be
that's
like,
true. Should I put a little rum in this Coca-Cola? Is that what you're telling me?
I think that's what I'm thinking. I think it'd make me feel better, so that I could, pour a little something. But yeah, man, exciting
Oh, 6
kind of
a.m.
couple
watching
days,
Australia.
right?
What's up,
gang?
Harley? Good morning.
Like you guys have been paying attention, right, to like the Discord drama with MetaZoo, and they're like NFTs that are shit, and then the NFT people are like, they're not shit. Make them not shit, Mike. And Mike's like, don't worry, I'll put a sticker on the box. And now people are like, I love the sticker on the box. It's just a super weird fucking like kind of. I don't even know how to describe what's happening before me. Trying to add value to something that's worthless is what Mike's trying to do right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the second edition, man, it's just not going to be something that's super valuable anyway. You can put any fucking sticker on that you want, and I am not giving a damn.
But
Like,
yeah.
100% do not give a damn how many stickers are on there. I mean, they can be glittery as fuck. It can be a box of glitter dicks for all I care. I don't want it. That's
Is
all I'm
it
trying
on
to
the
say.
box or is it on the wrap?
It's on the wrap.
I think it's on. Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be. I guarantee he's just adding it to boxes he's got. He's not just like send these back to China and have them
Oh,
wrapped.
he's
yeah,
not
how
gonna
would you even do
unseal
that?
him and
Yeah.
then put the sticker on and then reseal him? He's not going to do that.
Or if he wanted to save time, he could buy a sealing machine himself. But fuck it, who knows? Like, yeah, man. So again, adding value to the valueless is a tough trick. It's a tough trick. And somebody said in the Discord, Mike has a degree in economics. I also have a degree in economics. So me and Mike are probably more alike than I'd like to admit.
Yeah, there you go. You guys know how to make things sell then or something, right? I just don't
I
think
don't-
there's any value in the sticker. Like Second Nation, again, is for the players, guys. So I'm fine with this passing on this. But if I were at the NFT, I think I'd be a little upset that this is your first offering. Like that's weak. I mean, that's just weak, and I
Right.
get why they're upset. And what do you do when there's like in the Discord, people are pissed. And Mike even mentioned he's timing people out. Is that right? If you're spreading
Yeah, it was
FUD?
Steve.
Fear, uncertainty.
Steve got put in a timeout for,
Yeah.
for basically nothing.
Dude, whatever. I've been banned on this shit. But like, here's the thing. Like, what does he want? Like, Mike, listen, you're not going to make anybody happy with this. Don't get butthurt that they're not happy. It's life. This is not a set that has a lot of value to it. You can't do much to it to make it valuable. So just move on. Move the fuck on. Let them complain and move the fuck on. Don't get butthurt. So he's getting butthurt. He added stickers. Now he's muting people. It's just a weird way to react to something.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do anything about it. This set is not going to be valuable. There's too much of it. And look, you have the same number of buyers you've always had. And now you have the same number of buyers you always had. And now you're dicking around with NFT people who are getting angry. And you're trying to cater to them. And now you're pissing everybody off. So just back the fuck off. That's
how many more
CEOs
blood
aren't in
rubies
Discords.
do you need? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you, and a lot of them already have these cards, so I think it's for the players. I really do. So I don't mind the prices going up. I think people need to tone down their expectations here. I mean, really, it's
Yeah.
what do you like when we first started talking about it, I used to refer to this as unlimited. We didn't know the print run. I just said, who cares? Like, it doesn't matter because first edition
doesn't matter.
and Kickstarter is what you want. It doesn't matter what this print run is. It should be for the players. So let it get out there. Let it be for the players. Let it do that. This sticker does nothing for me. Would you get it autographed? Mike have it. If that's if there's one thing that'd be autographed by Mike, he'd autograph the sticker on your box, right? That'd be something. Or?
He'd autograph the fuck out of anything. I mean, like, oh god, you're trying to again. It's like I said with the sticker though, and he's trying to add value to the value list. Like, there's not going to be a way to add a bunch of value to this. Just let it go. Let it go. Let's just
move on.
Like, yeah, move on. That's what I'm saying. Like, you have Wilderness coming out again. This set, let it sell to the people. Let it be low price. Let the people get it. There's not going to be a secondary market that's going to make this take off. So don't, you're trying to fix that. You can't. It's not designed that way. It's part of the cycle.
No. Go ahead, Matt.
I think Mike put himself in a difficult position where he has these NFT holders that are clearly like the higher end client of MetaZoo. And he's now having to choose essentially between appeasing them or appeasing like the core, and there is some overlap, but the core like MetaZoo people. And like he's clearly like siding with the NFT holders because those are the people that have put the most money in. Right. And if he knows that if he pisses them off, then like all this money that they sunk in.
Yeah, so maybe it's
not going to go away. He's got the damn money. I mean, you got the money.
Away, yes.
Like, he's got to realize he's got the money. And look, you've broken promises to people before about shit like the Nightfall spellbooks were fixed. They weren't. Look, you told the people this was going to be valuable, and it will be in the future if you keep this up. This nonsense you're doing now, it's just too much right now. It's just too. Don't do it. Like, let it go. It's bothering me. And we weren't even really going to talk about MetaZoo today. We were going to talk about, MetaZoo. What we're doing January 1st.
Took over their Discord, took over. Well, it just really upset some people. And it really I just don't think, tone down your expectations. And we'll see what happens with this NFT. Things could change because things are coming out next year. So we'll see. So,
that's it.
So enough about MetaZoo NFTs because I know a lot of people don't own them and don't care. So, there's that side to it.
Count me among that, yeah.
So we have Kickstarter's ending tomorrow, or 22 hours to go. So we'll start with Grand Archive. 22 hours to go. So final thoughts, Doug. Grand Archive. Final thoughts on it. You investing? Yes.
It seems like it seems like it's barreling towards 900K though. So you know what? People are starting to pick up on it at the end. Hey, we'll see what happens. If it breaks 900K, good for it, man. I don't like it, but whatever. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to make money through it.
No, but okay, Matt. Final thoughts. You getting in on Grand Archive? Yes, no.
No,
22 hours to go.
I feel better about getting out of it. Like I was happy that I gave it a shot and put money in it first, and then bided my time to wait for updates that didn't come that I was pleased with. So no, I'm perfectly content with getting out of it.
You miss a million % of the shots you don't take, Matt. So
true, it's absolutely true.
Yeah. And I'll scroll through it quickly, guys. I just had to, hide black people. We actually get spam on our channel. We're getting bigger, guys.
I know. I'm seeing it, man.
Getting exciting here, right?
Love
so they added
XYZ. Yeah.
I can't see any of it. Like I said, I can't even see the chat, so I have no idea if people are saying. Is anybody saying I'm doing a great job? I feel like I'm doing a good job, not being able to see anything.
Well, yeah, and maybe we should, do more of the intro. Like, guys, this is just a very rough, thrown together Hangout show. We'll spoof it up and stuff. We just kind of are checking sound. We're checking, do we sound okay? Do we look okay? Stuff like that. Like, it seems things are going all right. It seems like you guys could hear us all right. So that's a good sign. So everything's going good so far. If we can't, let us know in the chat if you can't hear your shit.
Again, like Mark said, this is just kind of our loose show, but there's a lot happening at the end of the year though, which is kind of just all piled onto this show. So we are going to give you some good information. Yeah, so if you're just like, fuck, I don't want to see these guys do a technical test. We're not. I mean, there's good stuff coming up, Mark.
Yeah, and what to look forward next year. And Hamwich. We got Happy New Year's, everybody. Yeah, everybody. Happy New Year's, dude. Should be a lot of, hope everyone had a good year.
Yeah, Mark. I mean, so what are you guys drinking? What's your drink of choice on New Year's Eve, gang? When we're just, scrolling.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be sipping on beer throughout the night. I'm going to have a little champagne at New Year's, but then I'm going to be drinking spirits. You're going to want to mix it up,
Get on the bourbon.
Some bourbon, absolutely.
Am I alone in
have
thinking
something
that
you don't usually have? Have a different drink. Have a gin and tonic. Have something good.
Am I alone in thinking that champagne is gross? Does anybody actually like champagne?
No, it's gross.
No, you have it. Well, it's fine. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's in the middle to me. But you have it a couple times a year. Who cares?
That's good.
And there you go. All right. So, nostalgia, Grand Archive, Mark. I think we basically played
I'm
out.
gonna
They hit
pass
the
two
800K
guys.
stretch goal, and they're getting the metal cards. So you're safe for the metal cards. We had been talking on the previous shows, Mark. We didn't know if it was going to pull back or go forward. It looks like they've kind of shaken off all the pullbacks, and I don't know what the big tiers are, Mark. I don't know if a whale can drop in the last few minutes and fuck everybody over, but it looks to me with 90K padding, they're going to stay above 800. People are going to get those metal cards. So that seems to be the big chase, and that's what I was worried about for the stretch goal. It's fine. They're hitting it.
Collectible metal
it looks
cards
fine
right
to
here,
me.
guys. This one, yeah.
What
So
is,
you're gonna
Mark,
get
what are
that.
the big tiers? I can't, I don't have that in front of me.
Did anyone really care about the novel? So I don't think anyone really gives that much crap about not hitting a million. But it seems strong. So to everyone who got it, hey, we'll keep an eye out. We'll talk about it in our Discord, like always. So hop in the Discord if you're not in the Discord, and we'll deal with all that. So, we'll talk about all sorts of stuff there. All sorts of cool stuff. All right, so Grand Archive.
That was
so that
the
ends
Washington State
today.
game. Speaking of talking about what?
That ends.
That ends
in
today.
22 hours. So
Matt, is there anything they could do to get you to jump in? There's nothing that could change to get me to jump in. Mark, anything for you that you're
nope, this
looking
is
at
one
the
I'm
numbers
passing on. There's so many. You got to
Okay.
pick winners and losers. This one I'm choosing to pass on, but I think there's money here. I think maybe not. I don't know, but not. I'm just not interested. I don't know. Maybe
There's not enough there. There's not enough cards. There's not enough. I don't have enough to make me want to jump in. And
Yeah.
I was hoping towards the end here, and not hoping. I was thinking maybe something could pull me in. They are going up towards 900K. If there was just more stuff there, and I was more of the belief that they were further along in the process, it would have brought me in. I don't think these three dudes are that far along in the process, period.
Yeah.
They're just coming up with shit, and now they're going to have a lot of money. Good luck to you. I don't know, though. I'm not.
Good luck. Go get them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next. Nostalgics, 34 hours to go. So, Doug, final thoughts, Nostalgics. You jump in.
9:30, it seems they've dropped. They've dropped, obviously.
What were they at on Wednesday when we looked
They were
at
like
940?
Weren't they 45K
Anyone in the
away?
chat know, were they up to
954, wasn't it? I
Well,
think
it's 954, but then they lost the 20 grand from fraudulent, and I thought that dropped them down to like 940. Maybe I'm misremembering. I thought it was like 940.
954 dropped to 934. They're still down. I mean, they're down. I have a concern about them. What was the metal stretch goal though for this one, Mark? I think it was.
I thought, right? Yep.
Oh,
900.
fuck.
So they'll be all right. You think they're going to lose
You think so?
30K?
You think they're okay? It could happen. I mean, they have some big dog tiers, and people are dropping things. I mean, we need somebody coming fat.
Oh, you're right. There's only one backer of that. Yeah, okay.
There's only one guy who could save us. Only one guy I know who could save us.
No. Who has like this 888 pledge, but might drop out. So there's
That's
that.
not that much.
And then
That's
there's
not
other
that big a deal.
ones. 7 backers, 10 backers, 10 backers here on this 888.
Yeah, I'm not. I
11
guess
of
I'm
them.
not.
So,
I'm not
I don't
that
know.
concerned. There could be a run, but I think people will pick those up. I do think people like nostalgics. I do. Like I said, keep it above the 900K. I'm okay. I don't care.
I
This
think it will
fine.
be.
Okay.
So Matt, your final thoughts, Nostalgics?
I like the game. I like the direction. I do not like the creator currently.
Oh,
Okay, fair enough. Any reason why? Specifics?
I don't trust his judgment.
no.
That's just really just what it comes down. That's not to say that he can't create a successful game. It's kind of what we've talked about before, like with other people directing collectors and investors into something that is ultimately going to lose them money. Like how can you trust someone that is giving out bad advice so publicly?
Right. I agree with you, Matt. Like, that's the thing. Here, you're making a game, right? And I want you to understand you're making a fucking game. Let me decide how to add value to it. Don't lead me to some bullshit DSG that's going to lose money. And you're telling these other, like, let's say these people who aren't that advanced in the investing game like we are, the collecting game like we are, the grading game like we are, you're leading them into something stupid. They're going to do it. They're going to see they lose money versus raw getting a card graded with DSG. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to get pissed. They're going to drop out. Mm-hmm. So we're losing people who want to hold nostalgics. I need people to buy nostalgics and hold nostalgics so that when I get my fucking nostalgics and I want to sell it, there's not a huge flood of the market because people are pissed off. Right. So what I need to happen is for nostalgics, so Zaba and anybody else at Titan owner as well, I need you guys all to understand your job isn't to put things in slabs for me. Don't do that. Mm-hmm. You may send things to companies to allow them an opportunity to grade my cards. That's fine. Don't push anything. because you clearly have no idea what you're doing. So it's starting to piss me off because it's fucking with my money. So don't do that. Like, don't let me mess with my money. You just make a damn card game. That's what I'm paying you for. I don't see a stretch goal where it's like, we'll give you advice on how to get cards great. Get the fuck out of here. Right.
Yeah,
that's enough of my my.
No, tell him why you're mad, son. Go ahead, Matt.
It reeks of some. Tell him why you're mad, son.
Tell him why you're mad.
It
Try
reeks
shit
of
from a
someone.
train.
It reeks of someone that is speaking without information, like, which is fine if it's just like 1-to-1 or speaking to a handful of people. But when you have the audience that he does, and you're saying things that are so blatantly untrue, it's dangerous. And like Doug said, like, people are going to get mad when they start flooding DSG with cards, expecting to get this huge return, and it's not there.
Yeah,
and and you're paying them a lot of money. They're taking $30.
Yes.
So you're not getting a return. You're getting mad at Nostalgics. You say, fuck it, I'm done with Nostalgics. That guy's an idiot. And you know what's going to happen? The market's going to flood. And here I am holding Nostalgics, hoping you idiots aren't flooding the market with sales. And you're going to be. And now what do? I invested in something dumb. That's why when these guys who create these card games go out on their limbs and start talking about things that they're out of their lanes, like you're over your skis, as they say in the business. This is not something you should talk about. Let us talk about it, and you just make a card game. This is so easy. All you have to do is not talk. And for some reason, all these game creators are like decide they all need to fucking talk. Like somebody gives a fuck, and like I don't talk. Just don't let the game end.
There's something to be said about just shutting up for a little bit. You don't have to answer every question. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, well, and to that point, like, you run the risk of alienating your game, because once people get upset with you for this shitty advice, like, people are gonna like retaliate against your game by not buying it, not collecting it.
They'll just be done with it. They won't even have to retaliate. They'll say, I'm done with this. I'm moving on.
That will be their retaliation. That you're losing.
Just piss them off. Yeah.
Oh, hopefully they come to our show and they learn and they know better, so they won't send these cards to DSG.
Dude, I think we've had every single one of the TCG creators we've talked about stop by our show or our Discord and stuff.
That is,
and like, I'm hoping that we're giving something out to them. Like, they're like, oh yeah. Instead of being like, oh, this is such a different world compared to what my Discord's like. Yeah, man, we're not Richard writers. We're not doing that. We're going to give you an honest opinion of what's happening. Like, I can promise you most game creators will not be like sending us free stuff to test it out, because if you don't believe in your game 100%, like we're not going to be bought. We'll be honest. And really, like, we're not going to be like, oh, it was awesome to send it to us. This is good stuff, even though it sucks. No, we're going to be like, this sucks. Don't buy it.
I would venture a guess that the majority of creators are expecting a different reception when they come into our chat. They're like, or maybe just in general, like, because they're used to like people like clamoring after them. But like when they kind of enter our chat, or at least talk to us, and we're not like tripping over ourselves to just like,
oh, is that King
dick,
Gary and his professional sports authenticators? Get the fuck out of here! I don't care. Like, I don't care. I'm sorry. The thing about us is we may not have been like front and center when this was happening. Like, we didn't talk about doing this, but like, we've been in this as long or longer than a lot of these people, right? And you're not going to impress me with anything. Like, I'm not going to be impress me with your product. Like, you being here doesn't impress me. This is just nothing. This is nothing to me. I'm sorry. You being there's nothing to me.
Answering questions, but yes, I bet we do surprise them because of our honesty and because of the variety, because of people like it and people hate it. Instead of everyone saying that this is the greatest thing ever, someone comes out and is like, I don't like this. This is too trippy for me, and it kind of explains it, and that makes sense. So there's that. But yeah, Happy New Year, Jeff. What's up, dude? Staff Games, what's up, man? Devin, Doug's spitting fire over here. Doug's not drinking.
I can't even see. Dude, I know that's the thing. I can't even see. I don't know what they're saying about me. If they're saying like Doug,
chat loves you spitting fire. But guys, so you guys got your piece about Nostalgics. I like Nostalgics. I know what you're saying about the owner. I agree with you there. But at the same time, I think this is still something that has legs. I like that they did one booster box per person, so it's not too top heavy. It got spread out amongst the 1,100. I bought 2 Ando boxes, so I'm in on Ando. I don't know. Maybe people are more in. I know some people bought 30 Ando boxes. Maybe they backed off.
Undersnow? Or Thundersnow?
But I bought that because of the packs, so I like that part of it, and I bought a wall of the promos, guys. So I don't know. This metal number might be your sucker number. This is idiot number 1,000. I don't know, but maybe we all make a bunch of money on it. I'm not quite sure.
It might be your sucker number. Yeah, that's the number sucker you are, and he's gonna.
We'll see.
No,
we'll see.
Like,
so.
yeah,
but I like
is
it. So that's what I'm
right?
doing on this. So I'm excited to get my stuff in June.
Who knows, man? I hope
I
they get it
forget.
next year. is
June
what I should.
2022. So I would imagine everybody misses by a month. That's Mark's
At
philosophy.
least a month. At least a month. Yeah.
So July.
I would expect these to hit like my Knights of the Knights and Summons Millionaire Yacht Ferrari Gang Lotus Club. Listen, like we were supposed to get our promos in December. It didn't happen, but they're still working. And really, I think we are going to get our cards. It's going to end up being in something like April, May, June, July versus the December we're in. And I guess when you're doing Kickstarter, you have to accept that there's going to be like a 4 to 8 month difference in things. It's just going to happen. Like, again, don't spend money you don't have to spend. Like, that's the main thing because it's going to be tied up for 8 months. You're getting nothing back. Assume that. There you go.
Exactly. Yeah. And things can change, especially these dates are tough. I think people try to do their best, and there's things out of their control. There's nothing they could do about it, and they're stuck. You're in the back of the line, buddy. Like, there's nothing you can do. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Any
little
last thoughts on this
customer
before we
service
move
or
on? So
something.
all of us throwing a little bit of money at Nostalgics. All right.
Yeah, I think it's worth. I think there's gonna be money there.
No,
I think it's
and
easy
those
money.
are the ones
I think
closing.
that.
So all the
What's
other ones
happening?
you're cool.
No. Yeah, no. I was just gonna say. I think the Ando box and shit with Nostalgics is gonna be under. I think that's easy money. I think there's easy money there if you couldn't get in on a booster. I think you could still probably grab an Ando or something like that. The starter decks even are probably okay, but I would probably do the Andos. I think there's easy money there. That guy's gonna start rolling out with videos again. Not necessarily about this. But he's just got fans. Like, he just has fans. Like, I don't give a damn about him, but somebody might.
No.
So I think there's that market.
Absolutely.
And there's the nostalgic market. It's like, oh, fuck, Ando had a card, well, I'm buying. So,
Absolutely.
I think there's money there. Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely. Someone in the chat mentions that MetaZoo had a Kickstarter for their playing cards, and that's kind of. I mean, I don't know why they're doing a Kickstarter for it. I guess
Because they know that there's easy money to be made. Everyone's throwing money around on Kickstarter.
Yeah, I
Well,
guess.
I think he just doesn't want to reach into his own
So, like playing cards, right? Like
bicycle.
Yeah. So I guess I just, I mean, the market's, I think of just small. I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know.
That's a nothing to me. That's a nothing burger. That's like telling me he wants to go into like friggin' design like rims for cars. I don't care. That has nothing to do with what I'm.
It's a fan
like,
thing.
He's making rims.
I mean, are you?
All right. So we
Those
already
free
talked
wells.
about second edition. Are you guys buying any second edition stuff? No. Now, are you even like isn't this beautiful? No, you don't want this box topper?
I like it. I don't dislike. I always knew I'd like the box toppers. I think the people taking pictures of them are not doing them justice. They look good. They're just trying to figure out how to take pictures to make them look better on eBay, and I agree. I like them. I maybe will build this set. I'm gonna wait for all of the second edition to hit January, and just for the market to be completely flooded with this stuff.
Yeah.
And then buy super cheap. Like, yeah, but I'm not buying any sealed stuff. No, I think $100 is too much for a box. I think 90 is probably too much for a box. I'd be in it $50.
Yeah, I was going to say the same
oh,
thing.
Oh, yeah. That's a good question. What price would you get in on it at? Matt, what would you get in on it?
Yeah, $50. Yeah.
Just for the box topper, pretty much, right?
People are saying, so if you guys watched some streams, some whatnot streams, and some other things, people aren't exactly hitting the dingers. They were hitting on these boosters. I wonder if they did kind of try to fix all of their other products, their spell books and things where people weren't pulling anything and really are actually doing a shuffle. So the boosters aren't as loaded as they were.
Yeah.
And
so
I
it's spread
almost
out better. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And chat, what would you spend? Yeah, someone's saying they'd spend $60. Yeah, I'm more around 40. I don't know if I really want this. Like
I don't.
I want the topper. That's what I'd want. I'd buy a set of these, and you can see they're already pringling. You see this at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could see it here.
Yeah,
I mean,
Oh,
are
yeah,
these
for
vertical
sure.
lines like happening because of that? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think so.
I mean, the only reason I would want a box like this, in addition to the box topper, is if I wanted to legitimately put together a couple of decks for playing, which is the purpose of it.
Yeah.
But like
for
from an
players.
investment standpoint, there's no reason for me to spend anywhere near what
There's
they're going.
better cards in Nightfall. Like, if you're building a deck, there's better cards in Nightfall. Get yourself the Power Bread non-hollow. I mean, unless you just want a deck where you're flexing on people with your hollows that are cheap, second edition ones. But there's there's better cards for playing in Nightfall than there are just saying you're only strictly sticking to Cryptid Nation second edition.
Yeah, fair enough. And people are saying, they'd spend about $60, $70 for a second edition box. That's still too much for me, but I get it. I think people see this as kind of still, if this game takes off, this is still a desirable set just because Cryptid Nation's desirable. Just because, the cryptids themselves, Bigfoot and stuff like that. Like, it's just a hot set. So,
Sure.
The blue sticker, is that going to sell? Should I look that up? Do you think one sold?
I hope not.
I'd be curious, but
We'll take a look,
I don't know.
folks. Mm-mm.
Anybody
Would you
ask
buy?
them?
Would you buy a blue sticker one? Oh, it doesn't say. Would
Fuck
you guys
no.
buy a blue sticker one for how much?
Are you talking to me? No, none, not at all.
No, not at all. Same price, $50.
And you're putting, like I said, you're putting a sticker on a box that's widely available. The sticker does nothing to the content of the box. The only thing the sticker is like, I paid less than MSRP for this box, but I paid less than MSRP because I bought it off eBay. You don't see me putting stickers on my boxes. Like,
No.
I don't know, man. I'm not interested. That doesn't add value to me. The NFT guys wanted something; they got a sticker.
No,
it doesn't. That almost feels more like a kick in the nuts than anything.
Yeah, so we're not interested in this. So next topic, what are we looking forward to in 2022? And I'll start, guys. I'll bring one up. What I am looking forward to, we're on MetaZoo, is the Topps Sapphire MetaZoo. Is that even, can I even pull that up anywhere? Do they have examples of cards? No, this is just announced next year. And it's going to be
Is Sapphire confirmed? Is Sapphire confirmed? I know Chrome's confirmed. Is Sapphire confirmed? Because, like, I think Mike was the only one who was like, Sapphire.
Oh, he was the only one who said that?
Yeah, I haven't seen it confirmed anywhere.
Right,
if it is confirmed, that's dope. I think Top Sapphire, Chrome Sapphire is the best looking stuff. Like, that's where my Max Verstappen rookies are from. I really, really like Chrome Sapphire. So I might do it just to build the set. Kind of like the foils for the Tops. Like, they're going down in price. Probably going to keep going down. I might consider building the Topps rainbow foil set as well.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. I'm looking forward to them because, I like the look of the cards. It's going to be whatever, Chrome or Sapphire or whatever. I just like the look of the Topps card. So it's something I'm excited about because usually, like, the MSRP is lower, than a lot of these other things. It's like $50 a box. Something you can get one, even though it's one pack. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. You get it on the top site usually, so it's usually a big mess, all of that stuff. So it's usually fun.
Well, let me ask you this, Mark. Topps initially, when it was announced, Mike said something like 3,000. Permanent's 3,000. Ends up being 50,000 boxes. I mean,
I never heard the 3,000 number, but what?
He posted it on Discord.
Oh,
he posted it on. That's when I was still part of their Discord. I was still alive in their Discord, according to them. Like, dude, they had. I was still there, still kicking, and it said 3,000. Like, all right, 3,000. This is going to be a small print run, very small.
Okay.
And then 50,000. Okay, well, guess
maybe the top sales guy got Mike on the phone. Is like, 3,000. What 50,000? What the hell are you talking about? You want to make some money? What are we talking about here? So I don't know. I didn't know it was going to be that small, but they sold out like that. So I don't know. I thought 50,000 might be appropriate.
Yeah,
so,
it was an appropriate number. Absolutely, it's just 3,000 is a hell of a lot different when you're talking print runs.
So I don't know. So that's something I'm looking forward in 2022. Doug, Matt, you guys got one?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Maelstrom Sorcery or what I'm looking at. I got to see Sorcery's Kickstarter, see what they're offering. They're not as limited, so I'm not looking at Sorcery as something where it's like I'm buying a super limited set. They're upfront about not being limited. They're not bullshitting me, telling me, we can print 12. No, I mean, they're going to do print on demand for the Kickstarter. And then afterwards, it'll adjust. They're all about the gameplay. No hollows, nothing like that. It's like old school Magic cards. It depends. Like, for me, like I said on the Discord, I've said it a bunch of times now. I do have a strategy to make money with these, so it doesn't really fucking matter to me. I just need the box in hand, and I think I'm going to do okay for myself.
All right. Matt, you excited for Sorcery?
I am. I think for me, it's just has to do with just the art, and it's just the most aesthetically pleasing of the TCGs that I've seen. Like kind of like Doug said, I don't know. Doug has his own plan. I'm honestly unsure of how great of an investment this will be. I'm sure maybe as the game is out longer, there will be ways kind of unfold, whether it's getting the cards graded or something along those lines, getting artist signatures. But I don't know what that path will be for me to kind of squeeze money out of this. But as far as the one I'm most excited about, that's it.
Yeah. Well, I think Matt, you make a great point. Like, if you're going into this and you don't have a strategy, just like, I'm buying it because I like it, but I'm going to get money out of it. Don't go and thinking you're getting a ton of money, because if you don't have a good plan or a path to victory here, and that's your goal with this is to make a little money, don't.
Yeah.
I'd say skip this one. Honestly, if you don't have a path for it and you're just trying to invest, there's things that I know I can do with these things that I've proven on other sets and I've done that I know I'm going to be fine. I'm not mentioning it because I don't see anybody else doing it. So I'm not trying to create my own competition here. It's a complicated process, perhaps. So, yeah, I mean, if you don't have a plan for this one, I don't
Fair
know.
enough.
I mean, if it's unlimited, it's going to be tough. They're just printing to print. Again, not everybody in the world's on Kickstarter, though. That's the other thing.
Not everyone in the world's on Kickstarter. We don't really know exactly how they're going to release it. You know, we've heard some rumors, I guess. But I think with something, if the game takes off and you have first series, that's what matters. So we need the game to take off. That's number one. That is the most important thing. So I like that that the start this has just because it's so eye catching. You know, so there's that.
It looks great. Everything looks great. I mean, Mark, only thing I can see on the screen is the cards scrolling through, and it looks fantastic. Like I'm in, man. So what's that one there? World Waypoint looks great. Looks
Waypoint
great.
Portal? No, very cool. All of these. Yes, they look great. Every single one. So
it's more of a, treat it more like a prestige collection. Think of it that way, like something you're gonna buy and hold for a minute because it's dope, and it's gonna be dope. Yeah. That would be my path to victory for the general audience. Like if you don't have a scheme, you don't have a strategy, don't worry. Your path to victory will be that I will hold this because I believe in the game. But you got to see the game be played. Then I guess you're waiting for the Kickstarter to come out for a little more information about the game. See how much table it takes up, how much space it takes up. Mm-hmm. Again, if that's your path to victory, it's a very real thing. You can do it. But again, if you haven't seen it be played and you don't know the rules, don't assume you can just buy it and make money. So give yourself a chance here. I think a buy and hold's totally fine with this though as well.
Yeah. I'm hopeful that on Kickstarter they're going to release some kind of like little breadcrumbs for people that get in early, kind of like the way Nostalgics has given out like the gold cards and stuff like that. Like I'm hopeful that Sorcery will kind of do the same thing so that there is some limited edition stuff out there for maybe a profit.
Are either of you two interested in Maelstrom's Kickstarter coming up? As far as being like your most looked forward to Kickstarter next year, because I'm pretty sure Maelstrom, they have their landing page for the Kickstarter up and stuff. I don't know the date. I'm sure it was mentioned somewhere if there was a date. But is anybody excited about that? Like, are you guys excited about Maelstrom? Mark, you can see, click those promos there. There's
these promos.
They're still for sale. Yeah, they're still for sale, I believe.
Not more than I am anything else. So no. With Nostalgics coming out and Sorcery, Grand Archive, this kind of falls right in the middle for me.
Titan's still floating out there too.
Titan as well. So let me see the Kickstarter come out. I have those packs, so there is a little history. I want to see the cards. I want to see all that. So it's just too early for me to really make a educated decision on this, but it's something to keep an eye on. That's all I could say now. Like, would I buy this for 70? No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Looking at this, is that something that would draw you in, these cards? I don't know, man. Only 200 sets are left. How many sets printed total? Does it say anywhere? Man, I don't know. I don't like this art right in front of me. I don't like this art. I like Maelstrom having a bit of a history. I like Maelstrom actually has cards. They have a game. Like, they're steps ahead of people.
Yeah.
Like, Maelstrom is steps ahead.
Oh.
And I think it could be sneaky. Like, I don't like these. I'm not buying these. But I think it could be sneaky. I'm looking forward to it as a sneaky.
Just buy it for the motivation here. Each ability on these cards is replaced with a motivational, inspiring quote. This is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting people as gifts. This is just going to inspire them. When I see them, I'm going to hand them one of these cards.
We show up the show one day, man. If we're not motivated, Mark will just whip one of these out and let us know. It's time to get after it, man.
If someone's down, we're just going to pull a card. Cool. We're going to read it to them, and they're going to be inspired. So
Devin just made a point that says these are all for donation for the National Center for Learning Disabilities charity cards.
There you go.
That's fantastic. Game, only 500 sets were made. That's interesting. Okay,
that is great. Because that makes it for charity. So absolutely. Then it makes me see, like, go buy it. There's really no reason not to go buy it. It's for charity. Go do it.
Well, wasn't it already donated or no? Weren't the cards donated? Is that not? Or is the money donated?
The money's
These are all for donation, is what I gathered.
So they were donated. Sets were donated. Leftover sets for sale.
Complete 7 for this Christmas promos. So no, these are after they exist. Each I don't know. Read up on it. Take a look.
It sounds to me like
who
they
cares?
were donated.
That is something will be coming out. I shouldn't say who cares, but I mean, just moving on. But moving on, I should say. That's something that's coming out next year, and looking forward to that. And Sorcery. This is Sorcery more, but this is something to keep your eye on, right? That's what we're agreeing on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, this one to me sneaky. Like I said, I don't see any chance or what other people are saying, and I wonder what the chat's opinion is. This one to me has so many steps ahead of some of these TCGs we see
Right.
out there. It could be sneaky good, man. Like I just want to, and one thing, Mark, off this, if you don't mind me just kind of taking a tangent for a second,
Please
is
do.
if you're looking at the Kickstarter TCG space and you say to yourself out loud, I'm excited about a TCG that has no cards and no gameplay, and I'm going to give them money. And you say it out loud, say they got nothing, and I'm just going to give them money because I'm excited about it. What, like, does that sound smart to you? Or tell somebody about it who has no idea what's going on. Like, tell me about the game. I can't. Tell me about the cards. No, because
that's like
That's what
giving
I'm
money
saying.
to like a financial a financial investor that doesn't have his degree, doesn't have a business, doesn't
He's got
have
no
any
idea.
plan for your money. Like, well, I'm just gonna.
But his plan
I
is
trust-
his
I
plan
trust
is
you.
well, no, he's got an end goal, and his end goal is I'm gonna make you money. Oh, fuck yeah, man.
Okay, good enough for me.
That right? That's what I'm saying. Demand a little more. There's so
that's
many
it.
of these out there. You could demand a little more now. So yeah, play that game with yourself. If you can't explain to someone or pretend you're that someone about why you like this thing, other than I like the idea. I like the idea of fucking flying cars, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna give Mark money to make flying cars because I don't.
I could put one
That's-
hell of a pitch together. You don't know that. But yes,
Cars-
Doug, that's a
cars
very
need to
good
take
point.
off.
And people need to keep that in mind. This game is so much farther along. Like, they're already doing charity stuff because they can. How great is that? Like, that's something that people strive
Sneaky.
to do. And they're
That's why I
like,
said
we're already
sneaky.
doing it.
Mhm.
Like, we're
Yeah.
that far along. We're not doing a Kickstarter saying, oh, maybe down the road we might kick some money to our mystery artists that we're not going to tell you who the hell they are. Some weird
Security
thing
purposes.
that's going on.
No,
I mean, all these
I agree.
weird things that are going on in the background. This is something
Yeah.
that's in your face already, saying, "Take a look." And Doug, it
Sneak-
has your
I'm
favorite
telling you,
the
it's-
ripping tabs on the packs. I'm sure you love those.
I don't use them. I mean, look. You know what though?
You're too
I made
weak.
fun of the ripping tabs, but then when Kayla,
No,
I tried
know,
to film
yeah,
a video
you're
of Kayla opening
saying.
packs, she couldn't get them open. So
Noodle hands.
they're not for me. They're not for me.
All right,
Did
Matt,
we not see?
Okay,
Did we
go
not
ahead.
see sales on some of those promo packs, like on eBay, some secondary sales where they're going for like
Version one.
$70? Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, so there's already history. There's already history.
Yeah, there's
Right. It could be sneaky. This doesn't feel like it's getting the buzz. It's not getting the hype a lot of them are. I'm telling you, this one could be sneaky. Like I said, I'm excited to see the Kickstarter and kind of see the presentation, if you will, Mark, the elevator pitch.
Okay.
And I don't, as long as they don't screw it up, I don't know. I'm going to be in probably as long as there's a tier for me.
All right. Excellent.
Mhm.
All right.
So there's
Matt,
my sneaky 2022 pick.
yeah, Matt, do you have anything else for 2022 you want to add? That you're looking
in the
forward to?
TCG space, or just generally
Just
speaking?
in general, anything.
Goals for-
It could be anything.
I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to. PSA opening up,
Yes.
bulk tier,
Mm-hmm.
and NFL NFTs for tops. Seeing how that unfolds, seeing what those look like.
Okay. Well, first off, let's start tackle that PSA thing because that's a big deal. So PSA right now, Doug, what is the cheapest tier? $100?
$100. It's called regular.
Jeez,
It's
that's
like
still
90
just
days.
too much, guys. I mean, it's just
It's like
too
90
much.
days. Mhm.
You can only send
Yeah.
your
Too
top
much for a
cards.
normal card, yeah.
So
Right.
Any idea what tier would open? Matt, do you have a price guess or a hope?
So after regular, is the only one that's left is bulk. Is that right?
No, I think there's economy. There's economy, which
That's
is
what it is.
that one was like 45 to 60 bucks.
Yeah.
And
Is that
that
gonna do it?
that was just that was a useless
That
tier
was a
as far
bad
as I'm
one.
concerned.
That was a
Like
bad
they,
one.
they're slow and you're paying them a lot of money.
Wasn't
Like
that cheap,
that was not a tier for me. I had never used it and I'm not going to.
Okay. So
yeah,
you're waiting for
yeah.
the lowest tier to open. Do you think that'll open in
Yeah.
2022?
Bulk,
They said Q2.
Yeah, they did.
Bulk will open. It'll let probably middle back end of next year, if I had to guess.
Yep.
But no, that's where Doug and I have kind of made our hay over the last 5 to
Sure.
10 years, is sending just gigantic PSA shipments under the bulk.
I still have some there. Some there.
Me too.
So they're still coming back. So yeah, I'm excited as well, man. I think that's a good one for like the trading card space. Finally let PSA come back and knock all these idiots off. Like
Yeah.
the DSG idiots. There's so many guys. There's like Ace, WCG. It's just the worst stuff I've ever seen. So
Yeah, and
the king is back. We're waiting for the king. And
Do you think
knock
when
all
that
these people
does,
off.
when they open up that lower level, you're going to see a flood of MetaZoo cards getting graded? One of these like mid-level
Sure.
cards,
Sure.
these Piazza birds, these
Mhm.
full hollow
Sure. Oh, 100%.
artifacts. I mean, all these. I mean, we're going to see them left and right. I'm interested to see the market on that because the market right now, at least Kickstarter PSA stuff, is a little soft. I mean,
yeah.
And it probably, you look, these are going to be tied to the success of the game. And MetaZoo, the jury's still out. I mean, I know it's a bit of a success from what it was when it started, but it's not a big market. It's still not a big market. Will it become a big market? I don't want to say probably, but potentially. And if it does, we're going to look at this the same way people will look at first edition Pokemon, and they'll look at alpha or maybe say beta Magic. It's going to be one of those things. Like, yeah, we're all in on it now. We're trading it back and forth to each other, but we need tens of thousands of more fans to come in.
Yeah. And maybe that second edition does it. And maybe, when that economy or, the bulk submission opens and it takes you 6 months to get your card back, maybe that's a blessing because it lets the game grow a little bit so you can sell it when the game's bigger. Or the game completely collapse and, you just got a bunch of crap back in the mail.
That's a very real possibility when you have cards into PSA. These are very real possibilities. Like, there are people like these sports cards who sent a bunch of, I don't know, fucking Kobe Whites, in last year and are waiting to get him back now. And the man he barely plays for the Bulls. It's worthless now. You know what I mean? Like, that's the risk you're going to take with this TCG is this game could very well collapse. Like, it could very well be that this second edition is sell so poorly. It's just done. It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, it'll exist, but it'll exist in its small little corner forever. And that's it.
All right, so we'll keep an eye on the PSA stuff, and I know people, especially in our Discord, have collections all over the place, from sports stuff to different TCGs to memorabilia, to stuff like that. So we'll talk about it. We'll keep an eye on that, and we'll let you guys know. So hop in the Discord, and we'll talk about that sort of stuff when it's going on. So there's a link. I just posted it. One thing I'm excited about for next year, and we kind of joked about it. We have there's an F1. Oh, it's behind this chair. There's an F1 thing behind the chair, but the F1 cards, and as stupid as these might sound, the Max Verstappen rookies came out on tops. F1 race in Miami, I think, is a bigger deal than people give for it. I think it's going to grow the game, or grow it more in the USA, and I think that's a big freaking deal. So there you go, 127 days, 2 hours. Look at this, guys.
Getting ready.
Is there sound coming through here? I hope not.
Not for me. I don't have any.
Okay, good. Jeez, we're going to get, But I think this is a big deal. I think it's going to grow the game. So I think it's something like when you're investing in sports cards and things like that, what I think was a smart play was that Max Verstappen rookie thing. I think it's going to grow the F1 card thing. It's in Topps. Topps does quality stuff. If you like F1, maybe this is your time to invest in it. Maybe you already missed it. Those prices already shoot up. Or is everyone?
Yeah, they're up. I mean, they're up. I mean, shoot up. Well, they're up. They're expensive now. Like, it's not what it was. It's expensive, but again, there's a play here. Like, go to the cards that are kind of going on the side of the tertiary cards, the ones that are, maybe not the Max Verstappen rookie. It's one where he's sitting on a car, but it's still there. It's still a Max Verstappen, his rookie year card. Look, if he takes off and this all takes off, you're going to be happy you bought that for $25. Look, there's plays here, and then, look, I just gave it to you. Go find those cards that are similar, but not the rookies.
Yeah, and just another sports thing. Just Shohei Ohtani came off of a historic year in baseball. Is he the next Babe Ruth? I mean, I don't know.
Our money says yes. I mean, our money's in it. Yeah,
it's one of those things. You could still get Shohei cards cheap. So I mean, it's just what's going to happen in 2022? Like, what, think about these things, guys. Like, we talk to each other all the time, and I just kind of bring up, things I'm excited for coming up in the next year. Yeah. Those are two sports things that I'm going to keep an eye on because I like investing.
Can I jump in?
Go for it.
Can I jump in and ask you how excited you are for Mars? Mars in 2022.
Oh,
big year for Mars.
Thanks for bringing that up, guys. I am pumped for Mars, my play to earn game. So, for all you guys who are on Wax. If anyone's on Wax and has a Wax wallet, shoot in the chat right now. I'll shoot you a Mars card. So Mars is a play-to-earn game on the Wax blockchain. They just had a new Medium article. It's their little update, and they're talking about how they had a great year. They had a wonderful year. Keep it up. But what they're going to do is, so I can buy crates with this in-game token, this play-to-earn token. And they're releasing more crates January 6th. And they're going to release until they're out. So 77,000, I think that's going to take them a week or two to sell out. So I think I'll be able to buy a crate like every other day. So stuff like that. So I'm going to have a new set of crates to buy, and I could sell them for Wax and use that Wax to buy physical Funkos. I mean, it's really kind of this funny way to actually get money out of this. So follow us on that. We're gonna follow the adventure on Mars. And I'm excited.
So 2022 is going to be a big year, man.
And there's along with that, there is the Funko drops that happen on the through Wax too, and that's if anyone's in the Funkos, we do that. So, there
Mark,
you go.
when do you think we're going to put someone on Mars? What's your year over under?
Oh, like a human's
Like
gonna,
real life?
Human's gonna touch Mars? Oh,
Yeah, what year over under?
oh, you got to make me give you an over under.
Mm-hmm.
2060.
Oh, I'm under.
2060.
I'm under. I was at
30
2045. I'm under.
38 years.
I'm under. I was thinking 2045.
I'll probably take under 2. Yeah.
All right,
We'll see.
write it
We'll
down.
be alive for it. We'll be alive for it.
Write
You
it
think
down.
so?
I think so.
Potentially we'll be alive.
Oh, yeah. You want a Bob Ross Funko update? They're just still selling on the Atomic Hub. I think they're pretty much sold to the people that want them. Because so Bob Ross Funkos.
What's that thing spinning around? It's gonna neat.
Yeah, there's lots of weird NFTs. But you have to
right.
have them in your drop wallet, DROPPP. You have to have them in that wallet at the certain date. I think it's March 1st. I'll double check. I'll let everybody know when it happens. It has to be in your wallet at that time. When it happens, they will send you a notification that this gets you your physical Funko. So once that happens, we'll see these all start selling again. But right now, everybody got the ones they want. I don't think getting a physical one would be, you got to pay.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
So there's a Bob Ross update. You guys got anything else you're looking forward to in 2022?
As far as like, there's always going to be something on Kickstarter that's going to pop off. There's probably going to be a HasLab project towards the end of the year next year that we can look at. As far as little investments go, like, yeah, when PSA opens back up, I think things are going to start getting back to being more streamlined, right? More mainlined. Like, DSG didn't make a blip. Nobody made a blip. You're going to be able to just get your card submitted. It's going to be, I'm looking for things to get more back to normal. Like, if that makes sense. I'm looking for things to just be the way, streamlined a little more, like I like to say. So, yeah, I'm thinking, Mark, the collectible industry is going to get a lot more focused.
Okay.
And it's going to be better.
Okay.
Not MetaZoo, though. MetaZoo's going off on fuck knows what next year. 100 different verticals or whatever the hell they said. So,
You're not getting a skateboard?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
You want a
I'm not
t-shirt?
getting. Are you guys buying? Look, 2022. Are you guys excited about anything MetaZoo? Is there anything MetaZoo you come out and say I'm excited about 2022?
The tops part. That's it. Yeah.
Tops.
Okay, so
And
but
that's a
not
personal
MetaZoo
thing. I don't think that's like
specific.
a lot of money. I just like tops.
Like tops.
Top
Right.
stuff.
But I'm saying for the purpose of like investing, this show, MetaZoo sets, MetaZoo Wilderness, MetaZoo whatever the fuck else is up for this year. Is there anything that you're like, yeah, this is going to be it for me? I'm ready for this set to hit. Is there anything? And I got nothing.
No, because I think we've already put our money in the tier of MetaZoo that we know that we can make the most money off. Like Cryptid Nation and Kickstarter is where you're going to see the highest return on your investment. Like you can't get into Wilderness and make that same kind of money, or you can't get into Tops or Tops Chrome or Sapphire. Like the earlier the set, the higher the return. You can't. There's nothing really to look forward to from an investment standpoint.
Well, I think the goal for MetaZoo this year, then, if we're just going to state the goals for MetaZoo, like it would be to grow your base. Your prices will shrink. Like everything's going to shrink, but the base grows. That would be the optimal thing to happen in 2022. You're not going to get a price bounce back then if that happens till 2023 or further down the line. So, as an investor, would you not say the smart move right now would be to maybe sell some of your higher end Cryptid Nation first edition stuff because you got a feeling things are going to start dropping? Like that's. I mean, I think that's kind of what I've been doing. Like I still have 100 something left, but I've been getting out of things. And I feel like I could buy it cheaper if I want. Right now, the prices have gone down to a point where I can buy back in, but I'm not doing it.
Well, there's something to be said about cycling through your collection. You know what's in good shape, bad shape. You know which ones you like and don't like. So I would say just make the judgment on yourself. But also, if you believe in the game, I mean, you could still,
Are you saying buy now?
No, not buy. I'm saying hang tight.
Hold. Well, yeah. There's the option's always to hold. I mean, look, selling is only. Like, look at the prices. If it works for you, it works. Like, and it doesn't have to be any specific reason. Like, I think it's going to be super hot for 10 years, or I think it's the hottest it is. It's just like, I like the price. I like money. That can be totally fine too.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be anything specific.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. And I think 2022 it's going to be an interesting year for all the cons because I think it's going to be a crowded TCG space. I mean, you're going to be a lot of people wanting free promos, so you're going to have to bring your game at these cons because I think people are going to start giving away cool shit, and they're not just gonna be like, I want a coin. I'm gonna get a pack I don't care about. You know what I mean? It's like here's a Nightfall pack. Oh, great! With the, You know, and some
Mark,
of
that's a
stuff-
good point. Not even talking about cons. That's a great point. They're going to have to these side smaller TCGs are going to have to push each other to be better. Like MetaZoo's now going to start getting pushed to be better. You can't just be dicks to people anymore. Look, you want Maelstrom, you want Titan, you want Grand Archive, you want Nostalgics. You have to compete with them for attention in this space now. And look, by being a dick's not how you're going to do it.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
only ban so many people in your Discord.
Right. It makes them be better. This is perfect. Competition is good for us. It's good for the consumer. So it's going to be good for the quality of cards. And I think the quality of customer service you're going to start seeing from these people. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's good. I think there's we got a kind of a lot of things to look forward to. And we're going to get some of these Kickstarter things in our hands. So we're going to see personally which ones are shit and which ones are good. You know, I think we're going to be able to tell. I think some are going to fall flat on their face and it's going to be, I think we're going to see some upset people. And that's just the way Kickstarter goes, though, right? I mean, people get screwed. Is there anything else we missed, guys? Anything else that the chat is looking forward to in 2022? More TRL shows. We'll do that, guys, for you.
Really? No.
Coming in big. We'll do. Thanks for joining the show, guys. This is kind of a thrown together kind of hangout Friday. Want to make sure everything works, and I think it worked. We'll check the replay.
Yeah. I know, right? I'm going to have to check out and just be like, dude.
Do we think everything worked? Doug, we'll get you so you could see the chat. We got to get you to see the chat, Doug. So
yeah, I can't see anything. I can literally see nothing.
We got to fix that. We'll get Doug fixed. We'll get Matt. You know, he's got a heavenly glow behind him from that window. I mean, that's just beautiful. I like it. It's like,
oh, see, I miss it. I don't even get to see that.
Oh, I get to see it. It's like he speaks with the authority of God.
Halo. You want me to put a background on, Mark? See how that works for you.
No, it's fine. Someone mentioned they're looking forward to Akora. That's fine. Akora, yeah. We didn't get on that Kickstarter. I know some people that did. You know, it's something. You know, we'll see. It's part. It's
did you guys? Did the people in the chat get into the Japanese promo from Akora that was out? I mean,
the Japanese promo. Anyone get that?
Yeah, that felt a little too expensive for me. Like, and I look. I'm not even in Akora, but it was a 1-packer, and I think it was like $6-7.
No,
or it was like 20.
We're just not really hot on Akora, you know, and that's that. Oh, bro, Lectors, yeah, for sure. I'll shoot you that colonized Mars in your wax wallet. And you mentioned some sort of the NFT race, all of that, like the NFT horse racing and thing like that. I think that's all kind of scammy.
Of course it is. Where you breed your own horse? Of course it is. But,
yeah, but you should just bet on real horses. You could go do that right now. So that's what I would do.
Speaking of betting, Mark, quickly, I'm here. What's the score of the Washington State Central Michigan game? Does anybody know? I got no TVs. I got nothing. I don't even know.
Bunker.
We're gonna get like 24.
14 to 21. Okay, how much time's left?
2 minutes, 2:24 left in the third.
I'm fine. Who's got the ball? Do we know? Washington State. Oh, this is fine. Everything's going well.
Okay.
Look, I'm not even stressed about that. I got them at I forgot what I think. I don't know, but I think they're going to be fine. They're going to win by 7. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There's a lot of love for Akora in the chat. Akora, aside from MetaZoo, is the thing I think will do well. Joker's favor says, selling the packs for $25 a piece. Akora, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
We will see.
That's too much.
Yeah. Make money on the Japanese promos. We'll see. All right. You guys got anything else? Matt, your background is awesome. Oh man.
Is that better?
Now I can't even see it. Now I wish I could
that's
see
wild. No,
I'm in front of a nice fireplace.
It's cozy.
Well, how do you do that? Is that you got some sort of software?
It's in Discord. You can change your back. You can get it like a digital background.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Doug. We could hook you up, man. All right.
Oh man, fireside chat with Doug, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, it looks good. All right. You guys got anything else you want to share with the chat, Doug, Matt?
No, man.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Good test. Yeah. Thanks for helping us test it out, guys.
Yeah, guys. Thanks for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. And have a happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, happy New Year, guys.
Yeah,
I wish I had little things.
Yeah, guys, and we're to Doug. You need a Stackelties backdrop. MetaZoo crew has it right. We need to put you in the cave.
You can make one.
Do it. Put me in the cave. I don't know.
All right, we'll make one. We'll figure it out. All right, guys. That's it. And as we always say at the end of the show, we wrap it up, guys. Pull the big one.
Totally.
All right, that was probably awesome.
I love it. Best show ever.
All right, see you guys. Thanks a lot. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Happy New Year's.